Grayson with Garvin's Plumbing and Sewer here. We're at 11435 Glennon in Lakewood. Currently, we are 150 feet out at the tap. Sewer line is predominantly clay, cast iron in the foundation. Tap appears to be in okay condition. A little bit of roots left. For the most part, we got them all. It's the 4th time the line's been cleaned. Cleaned on the 6th and the 11th. And they are backing up again. It's cleaned 150 feet the first time, 160 feet the second time. After camera scoping, found that the clay is in not the best condition. We've got some cracking. I believe that was a crack that we just passed. It's very difficult to push this camera out a full 150. 2 spots of major concern. I don't know why my image is so bad right now. But there are multiple outbound offsets at almost every joint. And at 2 of them there's one minor break and one more serious break. Right around the 90, 100 foot range. A lot of the small cracks don't have any roots growing through them or anything like that. But the head of the flashlight has highlighted. This is the second time we've taken this video. I don't know why my camera has been giving me issues. First video was a little more, I could see more. Crack there. Pardon me. The cracks only really pose an issue predominantly if they have roots growing through them. Start to separate a little. There's another one. I believe that one might have had a little bit of roots going through. Just very small baby roots. Something to the left there. Another small crack with maybe a root poking through. Do recommend getting this line replaced at some point. One's pretty old. Overall, no real bellies other than the bellies created by the minor offsets. None of these offsets should really pose an issue. They're just not great. Except for 2 of them. There's another crack we just passed. That's another crack. All the way around. So, some breakages here. I don't know why it's being so difficult to see, but it was hard to get over this offset. But you can see off to the left, barely. But the offset is cracked and broken. That is going to grab onto waste, cause issues. And the worst is the next one. There's a crack there. But this next hub, as you can see, my camera just lifted up quite a bit. So we're missing chunks out of this offset as well. But it's got sharp edges that are poking up and causing issues. It's causing the waste to be grabbed. try to get a better image. Alright, so there's not going to be too much more to see. Unfortunately, that version of the image is difficult for whatever reason because of the camera, but you can kind of see along the right side that the pipe is split in half horizontally, going all the way almost back to where that little part started. So definitely a 10 to 20 foot spot repair is needed, but I would recommend replacing the whole line at some point. Another crack with roots poking through. Otherwise, they've just got offsets outbound and minor cracking and the beginnings of roots poking through small cracks that aren't in the bell. So overall, I would recommend just going from foundation to street. Cast iron in the foundation looks okay. Here in a little bit, we'll see. Transitions from cast to clay at around 25-30 feet. Not locating at this time, as we're going to try and see about possibly sewer line insurance, things like that. As of right now, the line is open and clear, but it just can't be guaranteed to stay that way until the repair has been completed. Alright, there's our cast clay transition there. So we got about another 30 feet. So sewer line is between 140 and 150 feet. But 150 feet should do it every time as far as drain cleaning is concerned. And then the cast iron looks to be in okay condition. Cleaned out a decent bit of scale whenever we were running it. Flushed a whole lot of water down without any issues. Once again, this has been Grayson with Garvin's. Thank you.